The following is a presentation of Tonganoxie Sports Live. It's time for the Chieftains on your new home for Tonganoxie High School Athletics. Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by It's time for the Chieftains, right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
And we are jumping in here in a little bit of an expedited situation. The varsity game sort of caught us off guard, us being Aaron Feely and myself, Reed McAvoy. We are here in Chieftain Arena watching some varsity volleyball between the Tonganoxie Chieftains and the Mill Valley Jaguars. The Mill Valley Jaguars took the first set already while we were still figuring everything out here. Unfortunately, the freshman and JV games went a little quicker than we were expecting, but we are set here now. The current score 11-5 in this second set after Mill Valley took the first one, and we are just going to have to jump right into things here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
As the opening set was taken by Mill Valley, Reed, while we were in the process of all that setup. And as you can see, the Jaguars also on top here of set number 2, 12-5, coming into today.
That kill there came from Jacobs, a junior, to give the Jags their 12th point here on the set.
It's looked very Jaguar heavy here in the early going, Reed, as the two teams currently trading a very nice volley.
Yes, the Jaguars come in 29-5 and on a 9-game win streak. And that one is going to be another point for the Jaguars. They are a very solid team. Not that this Tonganoxie team is not. They are 24-12, also won their last couple games. But it is a tough task here they are handed in the Mill Valley Jaguars. And a very nice block there from Riley Riggs, the freshman, will give them yet another point here, now getting a bit away from Tonganoxie. And they need to get back into this one quickly. Otherwise, this match is going to come to a swift end here, especially for us, the broadcasters on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Yeah, and obviously you could see a little bit of what has made the Jaguars so good to this point. Tonganoxie, maybe you can see it as that one goes just a little out. Maybe you can see it on screen or not entirely sure, but there's a definite height advantage at the net that you can definitely see from Mill Valley. And you saw a piece of it on that last action, Reed, the block right in front. They've been doing a whole lot of that here today.
Yeah, and then on that last point there, Lucy Ricky's hit was just a little bit behind the back line, and that will mean another point for Mill Valley. Here is the serve from Caitlin Burke. The hit over is dug out there by Mill Valley, still alive.
Impressive play there from the Mill Valley defense to keep that thing from touching the hardwood.
A nice save there from the libero.
That one might have been going out, but
still alive here. This is a very impressive volley, one of the best we've seen today. Oh, and a great effort there from Mackenzie Smoots, the senior, but was just a little too much for her to handle there. That was a very nice volley, though, as we said a few times during it, because it was a pretty long lasted there. It was a very nice and exciting volley that ended with Mill Valley getting the point.
as it looks like a timeout going to be taken by Tonganoxie. 16-5 here in set number 2. Mill Valley took the first set and are looking to make it 2-0 after this. We'll step aside and be right back with more right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
And we are back here. Caitlin Burke on the serve for the Jaguars. It is hit back by Mackenzie Smoots. And a very nice play, and that is going to be a kill for Ella Flores there. She did a bit of a trick there, not setting it, putting it over, and it caught the Chieftains napping a little bit, and it is a kill and means that Burke will still be serving here for the Jaguars.
She's put a couple of real nice serves together here as the Jaguars are starting to really pull ahead.
Ooh. And a kill there from Riley Riggs, a freshman. She's been very involved here today, winning another point for the visitors.
Burke's back there putting together these nice string of serves, has the Jaguars on quite a run here.
Absolutely. Here she is again after her serve. Hit back over by Smoots.
It's like watching a closer in baseball come in and just do his thing, but finally blocked there by the Chieftains, and they'll put an end to it.
That block ended up going straight out of bounds. Sort of an impressive amount of spin put on that ball. So unfortunately, the ball stays in the hands of Burke as they close in on what could be the conclusion of this match. Set here, still alive. A nice over from Burke. And there is the kill for Bailey Iglehart, which does, no. Excuse me, I
believe she might have ended up making some contact with the netting there, Reed.
Okay. So that means it's still Burke's serve here.
And you mentioned it earlier on in the broadcast, Reed. Mill Valley and Tonganoxie, I mean, these are both very skilled programs coming into today. This is not, on paper, a one-sided type of affair, but this has just been an impressive day for the Jaguars.
Yeah, the Mill Valley coming in 9 straight wins, only 5 losses on the year. They, despite Tongi being a very solid team, this Mill Valley Jaguars team is one of the best around, and they are showing that today here as they win yet another point, 3 away from what would be a very one-sided victory here today. Burke with the serve. Set for Iglehart. This is Briggs, and she will win the kill on that hit there, earning the 23rd point in this set. And I think it's pretty clear how this one's going to go here. It would take some historic heroics from this Tonganoxie side now.
Epic comeback begins now, Reed.
Absolutely.
Tonganoxie fans just trying to speak it into existence, but it'll take a little bit more now as we're at set point.
Yep, that kill there on Bailey Poggi. She could not control that one. And this is match point here for the Jaguars. And their victory will be delayed here as Tongi gets a point and the ball. It is now 24-6. This game is not over. Casey of Baldock, the captain and senior, here she has a 9.8% ace percentage on the year coming in. Her serve is over. And the hit comes back, and it is out. No, it is called in, which means that is the conclusion of the second set here.
So it's going to be a 2-0 lead for the Jaguars. We'll head to set number 3 after the break, as both teams will reconvene, talk things over on their benches. We'll be right back after this.
For a winning team, contact White Birch Properties, the real estate MVPs.
The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West campus or go to tongirec.org.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at midwestcarpetcenter.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Reed McAvoy and Aaron Feely with you. I was mistaken. I had seen a couple of two-set victories over the course of this schedule, so I thought this was a best of three as well, but it is not. So we are playing a third set here with Mill Valley coming in with a two-set lead. That block there from Mill Valley ended out of bounds, so that is a point to Tonganoxie, meaning they will maintain, or actually gain possession of the ball and begin to serve here. Bailey Poggi here to serve with a 1-0 lead on the set.
And obviously the Chieftains now playing with their backs to the wall. Margin of error non-existent as they're going to give away a point there.
That hit from Riggs was extremely powerful. Poggi didn't know what to do with it.
Absolutely. Obviously down 2-0 now. This is precarious territory for Tonganoxie going forward.
Absolutely. And Riggs, who just earned the point with the serve here now, the freshman. This is set for Smoots. The over there from Schwint. A big hit there for Tongi. The spike from Smoots. That was Burke, and a very nice save coming from the libero Poggi. And the hit from Mill Valley is out. So a second point on the set goes to the Chieftains. Some very nice last-ditch efforts there by a few different Tonganoxie players results in them winning a point and getting back the ball to serve.
As Caitlin Dale will head back for the Chieftains here.
The 5'5" sophomore.
Lots of youth on this Chieftains roster.
Here is the set for Burke. Her hit is very powerful, and it was touched by a Chieftain, so it is out on them and a point the way of the Jaguars.
That's just something you'll note as you take a gander at the roster here, Reed. Lots of sophomore and freshman playing time out there for the Chieftains as opposed to a much more experienced senior and junior heavy Jaguars lineup.
The touch there from Finley Rickey was just short. Yes, though despite that, Riley Riggs, the freshman for the Mill Valley, has been one of their most influential players today, playing as the opposite side hitter. She has been very influential on this game with a lot of points earned for her side. Here is an opportunity for Tonga. A nice hit there from Baldock. And in the end, Mill Valley wins another point. Smoots could not dig that one out, so it'll be a kill for the Jaguars, maintaining serve.
It is amazing how momentum can function sometimes, Reed, that when you're the team that seems to be going well, every little break, it just feels like the ball occasionally finds a path to the hardwood for you.
Yeah, we felt that with Caitlin Burke. It felt like she nearly served the entire last set there. I think she maybe won 10 or more points while on serve for the Jaguars. So certainly momentum plays a huge factor here. As here is going to be a big opportunity. Smoots gets it over. Dug out, though, by the Jaguars, and it falls to Burke, who gets the kill there, giving them their 6th point on the set. It is up. They're up 6-2 here, and a timeout is taken. So we will take a quick one as well here on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Back here after the quick timeout here in Chieftain Arena. The serve over from Corinne Schwint, and it is put over by Adeline Harder for the Chieftains, and Burke with another kill. Back-to-back kills for their outside hitter over there. Caitlin Burke, this senior, she is a dominant figure in this game as well. It feels like it's been a lot of her and Riley Riggs mainly. But Corinne Schwint get another serve off here.
Yeah, Burke is definitely making a very strong case in the early goings for our absolute player of the game. She has been omnipresent for the Jaguars, and it feels like you said, Reed, about 50-50 every time there's a big-time killer spike that goes down out there. It's between her and the freshman Riggs.
That was a nice vocab word there, omnipresent. And Smoots there, her hit could not get over.
Yeah, that one gets you 5 of those little tokens, and you get a sucker after class if you spell that one right.
Oh, man. And serve will continue here for Corinne Schwint. Set for Smoots. She just gets it over in any way. Set for Burke. It was blocked away there by the Tongi front line, but was not enough to actually redirect that ball in anywhere useful, so it goes out for another Mill Valley point.
Yeah, unfortunately, when you go up for those blocks, you just kind of have to hope for the best sometimes that they end up going the direction that you want them to, because occasionally it can backfire like that one. And we talked about it earlier. The team that has things going well sometimes gets the breaks on those bounces.
Right, and I think that it's also a matter of Burke and Riggs, that their 2 outside hitters have earned the respect of deserving a block, because if their outside hitter isn't going to be hitting it in, you might not want to put up a block because that's committing it to hit off of you, and then you might give up that point. Whereas the hitters for Mill Valley today have been extremely consistent and accurate, and so I can understand why the Tonganoxie Chieftains want to put up a block. But here they were able to earn a point, their 3rd of this set, making it 3-11. And so the senior Mackenzie Smoots is set to serve here for the Chieftains. Off the net. And it is finished there by Saida Jones, the junior. She gets the kill there. and gets the ball right back for the Mill Valley Jaguars.
And Mill Valley had an errant serve end up in the netting. That gave Tonganoxie their point to kill off some of that Jaguar huge run they were on. I believe they were on 9 unanswered there, Reed, but
they got Schwint off of serve in the end there.
Right after they get the break, right back to Mill Valley again, who is looking to absolutely dominate here today.
That was Ava Jones with that serve, clipped off the net there, made it really difficult to handle for the Tonganoxie Chieftains. So in the end it falls, and that is a point earned by Ava Jones, who here will serve again. It is now 13-3 in this set. Time running out on the Chieftains. Jones serve. Smoots. That was Baldock, and then it is put over nicely by Adeline Harder. A beautiful save by Poggi, and then it is hit out by Ella Flores. That is a well-earned point for Tonganoxie. A lot of different, maybe a bit of luck, but I think a lot of skill played into that earning of that point. Their 4th in the set.
Yeah, obviously there's a stark contrast in approach between these two teams at this point. Mill Valley, a lot of offensive points earned. Tonganoxie feels like they're just trying to defend most of the time, but once again, defending wisely a couple of times in a row now, 2 straight points, just knowing when to and when not to play that defense. And they've been reading the ball well, a couple of them.
Right, just as maybe a bit of commentator curse, just as I complimented their finishing on the day. Couple of hits straight out past the back line, gifting a couple points maybe to Tonganoxie. A very nice dig there by Dale, and then hit out, unfortunately, by Mackenzie Smoots, which will give the point and ball back over to Mill Valley. So that is the end of Finley Ricky's serves.
Jaguars lead right back up to 9 as well.
And it is Caitlin Burke once again. She made herself a familiar face in the second set.
It's very nice of Tonganoxie to get that little miniature run going, but you need runs that are a lot heftier than that to climb back into this thing now that the deficit is where it is.
And that hit is out from Lucy Ricky, the captain, one of the captains that is. She had it sat up for her for a little bit, but it was a tough spot, and she just couldn't get it in. So Burke's serves will continue. 5-15 now our score here. 2-0 on sets. Mill Valley has taken the first 2 here. And Iglehart's kill attempt there was blocked away, and Mill Valley earned yet another point.
So back once again here. It looks like this is Burke.
Yes.
Who was rolling in that previous set as well. I compared her to a closer in baseball last game, or last set, and it's looking more and more kind of like how she's being treated when she goes back to serve here for the Jaguars as a whistle blows.
And we've got a violation against Mill Valley, so Tonganoxie wins the point on that one, which will also end Burke's serve, which is some good news. And so that means Casey Baldock will be serving here, the other captain of the Tonganoxie Chieftains volleyball team. Her serve is nice. Set here for Riggs. Poggi saves it. Ricky got it over. Riggs, and then Ricky with the block again. The captain on the serve, and then the captain on the block, winning a second straight point for Tonganoxie. 7-16 now.
You can only climb back into it 1 point at a time, so Tonganoxie doing what they need to do here. No room for error.
A nice trick attempt there by Ella Flores. Did not fool the defense enough to earn a point. And there, Saida Jacobs' hit was just a little too powerful for the front line of Tonganoxie. And so they have the ball back again. Tonganoxie's running out of chances to get a good run in this game. They need to get a few in a row, and now we're looking at eight attempts remaining to get said run beginning here, as they are now down 17-7 in this third set. Jacobs serve, and then the captain Lucy Ricky's hit was behind and out, so another point to Mill Valley.
Yeah, just a bit too much force on that one. Ended up skyrocketing all the way back to those far side bleachers.
Here is Saida Jacobs, the junior, set to serve. 18-7 our score. This is Riggs, and the block goes out. So another point earned by Riggs for Mill Valley. 19-7 now.
Yeah, and it's looking more and more like a clean sweep on the horizon here for Mill Valley,
which would extend their win streak to double digits. Here is the serve from Jacobs, a softer one. And that hit is just out from Bailey Iglehart. She tried to finesse that one in rather than going for power and just missed that outside edge. And Tongi will take a timeout here. So we will do one as well.
Yep, 20-7. We'll step aside. You're watching Tonganoxie Sports Live.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com.
As the Chieftains wrap up their timeout here, they've got 10 seconds remaining. We are back here in this game, which is now 20-7 in this third set after Mill Valley took the first two. What is it going to take from Tonganoxie here, Aaron, to get back into this one?
Well, first and foremost, it's going to take a little bit of luck. I mean, you're only 5 points away, but ultimately it's going to take a lot more aggression and offense if they wanted to really circumvent a massive comeback here. You can't just defend the Jaguars for the rest of this and hope to come back from a 14-point deficit. That's just in this set. You got to make up 2 sets as well. And right as we're talking, Mill Valley has scored again.
Right. It feels like Tonganoxie is often lofting that ball over, whereas it is always coming back with venom from that Jaguars side as they are trying to finish off this game. Riggs being the earner of their previous point. There was a nice hit from Iglehart, though, with some good sting on it. Jacobs sends this one over. This is set for Iglehart. She makes a nice save, a beautiful dive there from Baldock, and it is over by Tonganoxie. Well done. And then a very nice bump there from Ella Flores, the setter. She pretended that she was going to set and then toss it over the net where no one was, into no man's land, proverbially. Getting another point for the Jaguars. 22-7 now, and Saida Jacobs' run of serves continues.
Just 3 away from sending everybody here home with just a little bit more sadness than they entered with.
And that was a reach over the net there pretty clearly from the senior Ava Jones, which gives the point to Tonganoxie on the violation. That is their 8th in this set.
Well, that was step 1 of what I mentioned earlier. Getting a little bit of luck on your side. Fortunate break there for the Chieftains. Now they'll try to capitalize on it.
This is time. They need a big run here from Adeline Harder, the sophomore. And unfortunately, it will end as quickly as it began, as Riggs' hit there was too hot for Poggi to handle. And the Jaguars have earned the ball back and their 23rd point of the set, meaning they only need 2 more to seal this match.
Yeah, they'll ask Ella Flores, the sophomore, to go out there and try to collect these final 2 points for them.
Over by Smoots, and it is beautifully placed. I don't know how much she meant that, but in the end, that was finessed into a beautiful back corner where no one was, and the point goes to Tonganoxie, their 9th.
She found the vacated area nicely. Nobody back there after an aggressive approach there from Mill Valley. Drew everyone kind of up near the net.
Bailey Poggi had this serve and makes the save on that spike. Over by Smoots. That was probably out, but it was hit again by a Jaguars player. Set for Smoots, and her hit is blocked, but she recovers. Poggi gets it over. Riggs gets this one back across to the Tonganoxie side, and a nice trick there from Baldock, nearly tricked the entire Jaguars defense. This is Smoots. This is going to be Riggs. And Riggs, one of the more consistent finishers today, just hits that one straight into the net, so 3 straight points for Tonganoxie here.
Who are playing with a little bit more aggression on the offensive side, so you like to see that.
Hopefully it's not too late in this game. Poggi had this serve cut over well. Hit back over by Addison Bailey, and Tonganoxie gets another point, their 4th straight. Poggi's run of serves will continue.
And right back to that first point. Another break, a little bit of luck there for the Chieftains.
Certainly.
As they are slowly but surely climbing themselves back into this thing.
Yet another point there, won by Tonganoxie. This has been their best run we've seen today, 5 straight points. I've heard luck described as when preparation meets opportunity. I think this team is finally getting into a bit of a groove, maybe, which unfortunately might be a little late on in this game, but they're definitely they've got some good chemistry, some good motivation. There's a lot of energy and want out there, I would say.
There is that. Luck can also occasionally be described as the other team spiking the ball into the net for you, but Tonganoxie here has got not just luck, but a whole lot of momentum on their side.
Certainly.
For all of you fans that were out there chanting "Epic Comeback Begins Now" like I was trying to get you to do, I hope you're still out there trying to will it into existence, because you're doing great so far.
Poggi sets this one for Smoots. Smoots' hit is blocked, and that means that the run will end of 5 straight points was all that Tonganoxie could get. I only say all because they needed more in this game, but that was a very nice run there, certainly. Some inspiring stuff, but now it is match point here, and Riley Riggs will be the server, trying to get the 25th and final point for the Jaguars.
Tonganoxie now in desperation mode. You can't afford a single mistake.
This is Smoots. Smoots' hit is going to get blocked away and out by the Jaguars, meaning Tonganoxie is not done yet. They get the point and the ball back.
As I believe Riggs went to try to play that thing, it rolled off her forearm, not exactly how she wanted it to, and it just ended up going straight behind her.
That is the second time that the Jaguars have failed to convert on a match point here. This is Burke. And that is going to be the game. Finley Ricky's hit was blocked and killed by the Jaguars. And so they will take all 3 sets decisively and sweep the Tonganoxie Chieftains here. And we are going to take a quick break, and then we will recap this game on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
Shop local and save at Brothers Market in Tonganoxie, where we treat you like family. Brothers Market has great everyday deals throughout the store. Enjoy fresh cut steaks from the meat department, the freshest fruits and vegetables from the produce aisle, and savor the flavors from the bakery. Check out their weekly ad to get the best deals on what you need. From apples to aspirin, Cool Whip to cool crisp lettuce. Brothers Market, open daily. Learn more at shopbrothersmarket.com.
Whether you're an athlete looking to get back for another big win or you're just trying to win at life, Dr. Adam Ludwin at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy can get you back in the game. Dr. Adam has the tools and skills to have you feeling your best in no time. With chiropractic adjustment, physical therapy, cupping, taping, muscle scraping, on-site x-ray, and more. Lose the pain and win the day at Win Chiropractic and Sports Therapy. Now open in Tonganoxie. Book online at winchiropracticst.com or call 913-214-1020.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours? 6 hours. 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 6 hours
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agents Tex Vandervoort and Jerry Sanders in Tonganoxie today.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Tonganoxie Sports Live, Reed McAvoy and Aaron Feely with you as the Tonganoxie Chieftains volleyball team was swept pretty decisively by Mill Valley, who won their 30th match on the year, their 10th consecutive win. So I don't think that the Chieftains have to be too hard on themselves for dropping this one against a very high-quality opponent. We also, unfortunately, started a little late with our broadcast. We missed that first set for you. But we will recap this game now. Aaron, what kind of things did you see out there today?
Well, it definitely looked like one team was playing offensive game the entire day versus a team that was just trying to survive. And ultimately that ended up showing very strongly on the scoreboard. A 3-0 sweep for the Jaguars, who spent the entire game setting, delivering firm, confident spikes across the netting. Versus Tonganoxie, who felt like they were trying to play back on their heels, just trying to survive the onslaught. And ultimately, once you lose the aggression in a ball game, you can often lose the confidence level that has led you to the success that you have felt this year. It was senior night here in Tonganoxie. Some of the seniors celebrated right before the game. Mackenzie Smoots, Cassia Baldock, Bailey Poggi, and Lucy Ricky, who all four of them, brought their parents out and all that stuff right before the game, which unfortunately we were given from certain sources that it was going to begin at 6:30. It turned out it was a 5 o'clock tip-off time for the first serve, so we did get on just a little bit late. Unfortunately, for those of you that tuned in with us and missed the opening set, it was a whole lot of the same as what you saw in the next two sets. It was a lot of Mill Valley dominance.
Yeah, and I think that comes down to, they were Mill Valley was often winning serve and just making runs. We saw multiple, at least 7-point runs with the same server consecutively, which just shows how this game went. Tonganoxie, which is a very good team, you're exactly right, was put on the back foot here basically all day long. They were having to deal with very tough spikes coming in from Riley Riggs and Caitlin Burke primarily. However, there were a few different names hitting that ball with some vigor over the net, and it just created some tough situations where they had to get a really tough bump in first, and then the set was coming from a weird area. And then even when they went for the spike, there were felt like 3 or 4 sets of hands every time up there for the Jaguars to get some very nice blocks in there. Tonganoxie, unfortunately, it really feels like they never had a chance.
Yeah, and Caitlin Burke was a huge part of it, and she's actually going to be my award winner here today for the Absolute Painting Absolute Player of the Game. Blocking machine all day for the Jaguars, who did feel like they had a significant height advantage right at the net as well, which certainly played a factor in all of the blocks. And, of course, we mentioned it, all the kills that took place. Just having that advantage, you get certain angles that maybe your shorter opponents can't get to or defend all that well. The Absolute Play of the Game brought to you by Absolute Painting. From a fresh coat of paint to refurnishing your cabinets, Absolute Painting offers a wide range of services to meet your needs. Revamp your space with their expert painters. Call for your free quote today at 785-333-9651. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute. And there was an absolute quality about the way the Jaguars' front net presence absolutely was unstoppable here today. We'll also take a quick look ahead at what's coming up on the Tonganoxie Sports Live schedule. And on the schedule, all we've got for later on this week, we've got big-time regular season football closing action. Tonganoxie will be in action against the Ottawa Cyclones coming up this Friday. That game can be caught right here on Tonganoxie Sports Live. They will be in Ottawa for that ball game.
There's a soccer game as well, which was actually what you and I were going to be covering, but turns out these Tonganoxie fans are a big fan of Dylan Funk's voice, so they asked him to pop over from this game to that one. So there is a soccer game later today on this same channel, Tonganoxie Sports Live, if you are interested in tuning into that. That is, again, Dylan Funk's going to be covering that one. And
that is also senior night for the soccer club, as we were informed. So big night for Tonganoxie. If you're a big-time Chieftains fan, you got volleyball action. It ends just in time for you to switch on over and check out some pregame show with Dylan Funk and the soccer club. Well, that should wrap it up for us here as we look ahead there. We'll hear from a few more of our sponsors. Thank you guys for joining us here today on Tonganoxie Sports Live.
First State Bank and Trust is with you wherever you are with complete online banking. Cheering on the Chieftains once again? Why not pay your bills online? Waiting on your kiddos to get out of school? Seems like a good time to make a transfer. Or how about making a deposit from here? Back in the gym for another night? Why not get an e-statement while you cheer on Tongi? And of course, at First State Bank and Trust, you can always bank from right here. Come on in and see us and get your very own Chieftain card. To learn more about all the great ways to bank with First State Bank and Trust, go to firststateks.com. Has your furnace left you out in the cold? Pipes plugged? Are you underwater with your water heater? If so, you'll be glad you called Ladd. Ladd Service Company in Tonganoxie has been your heating, cooling, and plumbing specialist since 1986. Ladd is your dealer for top quality brands like York, Aprilaire, and Wolverine Brass. Plus, they maintain and service all other brands. Schedule your appointment by calling 913-369-3509. Visit laddserviceco.com to see why you'll be glad you called Ladd.
Midwest Chiropractic Center in Tonganoxie, Lansing, and Bonner Springs is ready to get you back to being the active, energetic person you want to be. Dr. Robert Shook and Dr. Daniel Hauge at Midwest Chiropractic offer caring, high-quality, and comprehensive care, including chiropractic care, acupuncture, and school and DOT physicals. Now offering Saturday appointments in Bonner Springs and Tonganoxie to better serve you. To schedule your appointment, call 913-369-0022 or visit them at mwchiropractic.com.
Get back in the game with Physical Therapy Solutions in Tonganoxie. As a state-of-the-art outpatient physical therapy clinic, Physical Therapy Solutions will develop a plan of care to help you move, reduce pain, restore function, and prevent disability. Physical Therapy Solutions takes great pride in delivering current, quality-driven treatments. And now get occupational therapy in the office or at home on an outpatient basis. Call 913-417-7400 or visit ptsolutionsks.com.
The same look and location of a classic drugstore with the services and supplies of a modern pharmacy. That's what you'll find at the Downtown Drug Store in Tonganoxie. Of course, Downtown Drug is the local choice for your prescriptions and health needs, but did you know they have the best selection of Tonganoxie Pride and Chieftain game day gear in town? And a whole lot more. Cards, gifts, home decor, and even the best way to satisfy that sweet tooth. The Downtown Drug Store. Call 913-369-3800 or visit them online at thedowntowndrugstore.com. The Tonganoxie Recreation Commission is committed to creating community through parks, people, and programs. And now, with their all-new activity center, the Tonganoxie Rec Commission can do even more. Tongi Rec understands the benefits reaped through recreation are endless. Tongi Rec has a long list of classes, activities, and programs for the young and young at heart. For program pricing and schedules, call 913-845-3502. Visit them at the all-new activity center at the Tonganoxie High West Campus or go to tongirec.org.
Are you ready for a mouth-watering journey down memory lane? Introducing Flashbacks. Start your day off right with our fluffy pancakes, omelets, or a cinnamon roll. For lunch, sink your teeth into our juicy made-to-order burgers, Philly cheese, and more. Flashbacks' friendly staff and welcoming atmosphere make every visit a delight, and their menu is filled with comfort food that will give you those warm, delicious flashbacks. Visit them today in downtown Tonganoxie, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 12:30 p.m.
Transform the look and feel of your home with the perfect flooring from Midwest Carpet Center in downtown Tonganoxie. Discover a world of exquisite carpets, stunning hardwoods, and luxurious vinyl. With over 20 years of trusted service, they are your local flooring experts. And they're so much more than just carpet. Shop a variety of styles from quality brands like Shaw, Anderson Tuftex, Hortec, and so much more. From cozy living rooms to elegant bedrooms, sleek kitchens to stunning baths, you'll find it all at Midwest Carpet Center. Explore online at MidwestCarpetCenter.com.
For more than 15 years, Lynch Real Estate has been a leader in the KC Metro.
Hi, I'm Dan Lynch with Lynch Real Estate, inviting you to come let us prove to you why Lynch Real Estate is a name you can always trust.
Dan and his team have built a reputation for unparalleled customer service and satisfaction by building lasting relationships. Learn more about Lynch Real Estate at lynchresidential.com or give them a call at 913-369-3000.
Whether you're a first-time buyer or a high-end seller, I'm here to make it happen.
Thinking about starting your next outdoor home project? Be sure to call 811 before you dig. After calling 811, wait a few days for utilities to mark your yard with paint or flags to avoid unintentionally hitting a utility line. Hitting a buried line can disrupt service in your area, cost money to repair, or cause serious injury. Southern Star asks you to help protect our community. Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Watching Tonganoxie High School Athletics on your new home for the Chieftains, Tonganoxie Sports Live. Tonganoxie Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance, locally owned and operated. Learn more at kansasins.com. Also by